Everybody's looking for a guarantee, especially a guarantee in business. But the only guarantee is two things, and it's hard work and patience. Hey, business owner, you, are you prepared for it to take longer? Are you prepared to work harder than you expected? See, the only guarantee when starting a business and building a business and embarking on a journey of being successful via entrepreneurship is there is no guarantee that you will be successful. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that your business will make it. It's not. It is a risk. The only thing that you can bank on, the only thing that you can bank on is the fact that it's going to take time and that you're going to have to work hard to make your dream come into fruition. And that's okay. Because if you're prepared for it to take longer and be harder than you expected, then you're firing on all cylinders. See, so many people, you hear a lot about positive thinking and thinking about the best outcome, which that's a good thing. But you also, well, in order for you to be shrewd or in order for you to be wise, you have to factor in the idea or the possibility that things may not go your way. Things may not go the way that you envision it. For example, you may start a business and say, I want to gross 250,000 in my first year. That's my goal. And you may backtrack from that and say, okay, what do I need to do to gross 250K? I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. Right? That's people will call it smart goal setting, which is good. It's of some value. But where I'm coming from today is if you say you want to reach 250 your first year, that means in the next 12 months. Are you prepared for it to take 24 months to reach that 250? And if you say, in order for me to gross 250, I need to touch 25 people a day, 5 days a week, etc. Right? I need to make X amount of sales daily, which means I need to get in front of X amount of people, which means I need to spend X amount of money or time on marketing. Well, are you prepared to work harder than you thought it would take to get to that 250? So if you set up your goal to make 3 sales a day, but to make those 3 sales, you need to get in front of 30 people. And in order for you to get in front of 30 people, who would give you a fair hearing, you need to have 3,000 impressions. And I'm going to get those impressions by doing this much content or maybe spending this much money on ads, etc. Well, what I'm saying is are you prepared to have to bust your ass? And instead of making those 3 sales, you might need to make 6. Instead of getting in front of 3,000 people to make those 3 sales, you might have to get in front of 6, 7,000. Are you prepared? Because the only guarantee in this whole entire journey is it's going to take time and you're going to have to bust your ass. Those are the only two guarantees when it comes to entrepreneurship. And that's the importance of choosing the right business to start. Choosing to start a business that's conducive or in line with who you are as a person. Because if you can bank on those two things, hard work and patience, then wouldn't you want to be doing something that aligns with who you are naturally? Because when you first start, and you probably already know because you're still in that beginning stages, it's chaotic, it's chaos. But the only thing that brings order out of chaos is patience and hard work. It's going to take time and you have to respect that. It's going to take effort on your part and you have to respect that. But you also have to be prepared for it to take longer and be way harder than you thought it was. Sometimes that's just what it takes. Now, it may be shorter. Who knows? That if you have a goal of doing 250,000 in revenue in the next 12 months, You may hit that in 6 months. You could hit it in 8, but you also could hit it in 24. So the focus of this discussion is just for you to remember, or you to be reminded of the fact that things take time and they require effort over time, because effort compounds. The whole entire purpose, or the whole entire goal of this episode and this talk is just to remind you to be prepared. Be prepared for the achieving or of your goal to be harder than you expect and take longer than you thought. Because if it happens quicker or on time and requires the exact amount of work that you expect it does, or if it comes quicker or requires less work, that will take care of itself. If you set a goal of doing $250,000 in revenue in your first 12 months in business, or in the next 12 months, if you hit that goal in 10 months, you're not going to complain about that, right? That's going to take care of itself. If you hit it in 12 months, that's going to take care of itself. The upside always takes care of itself. But in order for you to make proper decisions, you need to factor in for the downside too. What if it takes longer? What if it requires more work than I thought? Right? I don't know what obstacles I may face on trying to reach this goal. Right? There's a lot of unknowns that you can only deal with when it's time to deal with them. So you have to be prepared for things to kind of go to shit, because what matters is completing the mission. What matters is reaching the goal. If you have that goal of doing 250,000 in revenue in the next 12 months, if it took you 24 months to get there, yeah, it may have took a lot longer than you thought. It may have took a lot more work than you thought, but the mission was completed. And that's what matters, is a completion of the mission. You hit your target. So the only two guarantees in entrepreneurship is patience and hard work. Again, it's more than likely it's going to take more time than you think. More than likely it's going to take more work than you think. But if you're prepared for that, and you can accept that, then you're on your way. You'll be a lot wiser in your decision making. You've accepted the upside, which is easy to accept, but you've also accepted the downside. You're covered. You covered all of your bases, and that's how you make intelligent steps. Is you move forward as a business owner. That's how you make more intelligent decisions as a business owner. Because remember, you as the business owner, the success or failure of your business is going to be purely based on your decision making. The quality of your decisions will dictate how far your business goes. But you can only make quality decisions when you've thought about a goal, a problem, or a situation from many different directions. So you can get a clear view of the upside and a clear view of the downside. You've seen both sides of that coin. So again, remember, the only guarantee in business and in entrepreneurship is hard work and patience. And again, that's okay. That's okay. How you conquer that is by accepting it and preparing for it. That's how you'll win. Patience and hard work are the only guarantees in business.